They say the loudest love is the one shouted from rooftops. But ours was a whisper in a crowded room. We never kissed, never said I love you, but every glance felt like a symphony, and every silence echoed louder than any vow. Maybe you've been there, loving someone so deeply and yet never speaking it aloud. Why didn't we say it? Maybe we were afraid that the moment we said it out loud, it would vanish. This is the story of a love we never claimed, a love that still haunts me. I met her in autumn, not the kind of autumn with falling leaves and coffee shops, but the kind that felt like change. She smiled like she was hiding entire galaxies behind her lips. We sat next to each other in class, but our eyes met more than our words did. We were both broken in different ways. She had walls, I had wounds, and somehow we found comfort in the quiet. No pressure, no labels, just being. Some nights we'd text for hours, but never flirt. Just talk about life, about pain, about dreams we didn't believe we deserved. And somewhere in those quiet exchanges, I fell for her, but I never told her, and I never asked if she felt it too. There were moments, little windows where I could have said it, like the night she cried on my shoulder after her dad left again, or when she called me home without realizing it. I remember one day, I almost did it. The words were at the tip of my tongue. I love you. But something stopped me. What if she didn't feel the same? What if I ruined the one safe place we both had? So I stayed silent. And she did too. We kept loving each other in secret, in playlists shared at 2 a.m., in glances that lingered too long, in hands that almost touched but didn't. We were everything, except honest. And then, one day, she was gone. She transferred schools, no goodbye, no explanation, just silence. And suddenly, the person who felt like home became a ghost I could never chase. I searched her name online, nothing. I asked mutual friends, no answers. I even typed out a message once, a long one. I loved you, I still do, but I deleted it. I wanted her to know, but I was still afraid. Now years have passed. I'm in a new city. I've met new people. But no one has ever made silence feel like music, the way she did. We never said I love you, but maybe some hearts don't need words to know, and maybe some silences never stop echoing. If you're listening to this, and you're loving someone in silence, please don't wait. Life is not as long as you think. Regret tastes bitter, especially when it's soaked in love you never gave. I would trade every quiet memory for just one moment of honesty. Say it, even if your voice shakes, even if you're scared, because the scariest thing isn't losing them. It's never knowing if they loved you too. Don't be another silent story. Be the one that speaks. Be the one that loves out loud. We loved in silence. Don't make the same mistake.